Hello dear students, in this video I am going to talk about characteristics and applications of equilibrium constant. This topic is from the chapter equilibrium. Students, first let us discuss about the characteristics of equilibrium constant. Equilibrium constant. First characteristic is equilibrium constant does not depends on initial concentrations. Students, for example, if a hypothetical reaction A gives rise to BB is in equilibrium. If the equilibrium constant at 273 Kelvin, if it is 50, equilibrium constant generally indicated with the Kc. Let us assume that initially we have started the reaction with the 2 moles of A in 1 liter vessel. Then once the equilibrium is attained, equilibrium constant, that is product of, that is, if you write the expression for the Kc, active mass of the B raised to the power of its stoichiometric quotient divided by active mass of the A raised to the its power of stoichiometric quotient A. Then once this is reached equilibrium, this will give us the value which is equal to 50 at 273 Kelvin. By keeping the temperature as a constant, if you do this reaction by changing the concentration of A, if it is a 1 mole, if it is a 10 mole, if it is 100 moles, the Kc will remains a constant. As long as the temperature is constant, the Kc remains unchanged. That is the first characteristic of the equilibrium constant Kc. When equation of the reaction is reversed, Kc is equilibrium constant, Kc is reciprocated. For example, we will take a equilibrium reaction. 2HI gas gives rise to, which is in equilibrium with the H2 gas plus I2 gas. Assume at particular temperature Kc of this reaction is 50. Kc for this equilibrium constant value for this reaction is 50. When we reverse the equation, that is H2 gas plus I2 gas gives rise to 2HI gas, then Kc, the equilibrium constant for the new reaction, when we reverse the equation, it will become as reciprocal of the equilibrium constant of earlier, that is 1 by 50, which is equal to 0.02. Students, let us discuss about the remaining characteristics of the equilibrium constant now. Students, third characteristic is when equation of the reaction is multiplied with some number n, then equilibrium constant Kc dash is equal to Kc power n. Students, let us take hypothetical reaction AA plus BB which is in equilibrium with Cc plus DD. Let us assume that if the equilibrium constant, if it is Kc is equal to some 20 at a particular temperature, let us assume that this is multiplied with the some number 2, that is 2a plus 2bb plus, or you remove that c a b c is not required, right? It is little bit confusing. Then 2a plus 2b, which is in equilibrium in the 2c plus 2d. Then the new equilibrium constant for the new equation will be Kc dash is equal to Kc of earlier equation raised to the power of 2. Similarly, students, if it is multiplied with the 1 by 2 a plus 1 by 2 b gives rise to 1 by 2 c plus 1 by 2 d. Then Kc dash will be 20 power 1 by 2. Kc dash will be 20 power 1 by 2. If a reaction occurs in more than one step, then equilibrium constant for overall reaction is product of those equilibrium constants of those steps. Students, let us take one example for this one now. Students, if a given reaction occurs in more than one step, for example, let us take N2 plus O2, which is in equilibrium with the 2NO. Equilibrium constant for this reaction, assume it as a K1. Kc equilibrium constant for this process is K1. And 2NO plus O2 gives rise to 2NO2. Let us assume that equilibrium constant for this process is K2. Then overall reaction, that is, add these two equations, right? Then we'll get N2 plus 2O2, which is in equilibrium with the 2NO2. Then the equilibrium constant for this process, this reaction, is the product of these two steps, equilibrium constants of these two steps. This reaction is occurring in two steps. Then the equilibrium constant for the overall reaction is a product of equilibrium constant of these two steps we have to take, right? Solids and pure liquids are not considered in equilibrium constant because their concentration remains constant. Equilibrium constant does not affected by catalyst because catalyst for the forward reaction also acts as catalyst for backward reaction, also acts as catalyst for backward reaction. Students, in the chemical kinetics chapter, rate constant will changes with the two factors, that is one with the temperature, other one with the catalyst. When we use the catalyst, then equilibrium, that rate constant value will changes, but here equilibrium constant only it will depends on the temperature. No other factor will affect the equilibrium constant. Students, let us discuss about the applications of equilibrium constant now. Students, next topic is applications of equilibrium constant. In the syllabus mainly we have three applications of equilibrium constant. First application is predicting the direction of reaction. Predicting the direction of reaction. Students, for example, you take this is reaction coefficient is indicated with the QC. And equilibrium constant for the particular reaction is Kc. Let us consider three different cases. First one is Qc is less than the Kc. Second one is Qc is equal to Kc. Third case is Qc is greater than the Kc. Students, here Kc is equilibrium constant. Qc is reaction coefficient. It is known as reaction coefficient. Expression for the Kc is same as a Kc expression, but it is other than the equilibrium condition. Expression for the Kc is same as a Kc expression, but other than the equilibrium condition, right? Let us consider PCl5 decomposition. PCl5 gas gives rise to PCl3 gas plus Cl2 gas. Let us assume that at T Kelvin, at a particular temperature, equilibrium constant for this reaction is 2. And initially we have started reaction by taking 10 moles of the PCl5 in 1 liter vessel. Initially at time t is equal to 0. At time t is equal to 10 minutes, what we have observed is 2 moles of PCl5 is decomposed. Remaining moles is 8 moles of PCl5 is present. When 2 moles of PCl5 is decomposed, moles of PCl3 formed is 2 moles. Moles of Cl2 formed is 2 moles. Students, then the Kc expression will give us Qc. Qc is equal to product of active masses of the products raised to their stoichiometric coefficients. Active masses is 2 moles per liter, to raised to the stoichiometric coefficient 2 power 1 2 into, for Cl2 also it is 2 power 1 is 2. For the PCl5 remaining moles at that condition t is equal 10 minutes, that is 8. Then we are getting this as 2 2s are 4 divided by 8 is 1 by 2, which is lesser than the Kc. For given reaction, Kc is equal to 2 at a particular temperature. So here Qc is lesser than the Kc we are getting. In the expression of Qc, numerator which will be, it will give us the concentration of the products. Denominator will give us the concentration of the reactants. So when Qc is less than Kc means the numerator value is lesser than the denominator. Numerator is for the products. So products concentration is relatively lesser than the concentration of the reactants. So reaction will proceed in the forward direction. reaction will proceed in forward direction. Forward direction. Students, after some time what happens? QC will becomes equal to KC. That is, when we calculate this value by using the experimental values, we will get that same as a KC. Then it is called as, this is in the equilibrium condition. So second case, when we are considering, that is by taking initially products and we are performing the same reaction, then at a particular condition where we are getting QC is greater than KC, then reaction will proceed in the backward direction. Backward direction, right? So if the QC is less than KC, reaction will proceed in the forward direction. If QC is equal to KC, equilibrium is attained. If QC is greater than KC, equilibrium, that reaction, before attaining the equilibrium, reaction will proceed more towards a backward direction, right? Students, let us discuss about the second application now. Students, second application is predicting the extent of reaction. Extent of reaction. Predicting the extent of reaction. If Kc is greater than, it is lesser than 10 power minus 3, it is Kc is in between these two limits and Kc is greater than 10 power 3. So if for a given reaction Kc is greater than 10 power 3, means very high value of Kc indicates mostly products are present. Products are present. Reaction almost, it is a reversible reaction. Mostly products are present. If it is less than 10 power minus 3, very low value, then mostly reactants are present. Reaction hardly proceeds. Almost a reaction does not occur. If it is Kc value is less than 10 power minus 3, mostly reactants are present, reaction hardly proceeds. If it is in between these two limits, both reactants and products are present. Products are present. Students, this is about the predicting the extent of reaction. If Kc value is less than 10 power minus 3, mostly reactants are present and reaction hardly proceeds. Kc is greater than 10 power 3, positive value, then mostly products are present, almost the reaction will become as irreversible in nature. If it is in between these two limits, both the reactants and products are present. Third application is calculating the equilibrium concentrations. Students, third application, calculating the equilibrium concentration. I will discuss this topic in the next video by taking two numericals, how to calculate the equilibrium concentrations. This is a third application of the equilibrium constant. Thank you for watching.